All right, guys. Normally, this would be a much anticipated matchup. Asanoyama, the Maegashira one, versus Ozeki Hoshoryu. But Asanoyama, he looks so, everybody was so excited when he came back and he beat Takakeisho in that first match. But after that, he hasn't looked so great. He's obviously lost his next two matches. So he's basically 1-9 and just trying to avoid going way down the Bansuke. But, at Maegashira 1, they're making him fight all the top rankers. So I don't think he'll beat Hoshoryu here today, but he could, of course. So, he came back, fought Takakeisho. Then he had another Ozeki in his next match, Kirishima, and lost. Then he had a Sekewake Daisho loss. Now he has the other third Ozeki. My guess is they'll give him, he has Komusubi Hokuto Fuji tomorrow. So he could get Wakamoto Haru. They might just give him everybody ranked above him for the final 3 or 4 days. So, it's tough to come back like that and not have already kind of gone through some of those high-ranked matches in the first week. So it's going to be tough for him, I think, to even get 5. Could he even get 5? Yeah, he could do. But a win here against Hoshoryu, I think, would have to be considered an upset of the Ozeki. And if Hoshoryu wins this, it will be his Kachikoshi, but I don't think he's worried about that so much. He's probably thinking, I still have a chance in the Emperor's Cup, which he does, because he's only one off the pace. So if he can maintain here, go to 8-3, and then we'll have to see who ends up being 9-2 at the end of the day. We already have 2 wrestlers at 9-2. We might have a third if Kirishima wins, and he'll be in a good position to give some losses and potentially play spoiler and or force some playoff action. I'm assuming Atami Fuji will be pulled up and have to fight some higher ranked opponents, because today he had a Maegashira 15 and he was still in the first half. Tomorrow on day 12, let's see where they have Atami Fuji. Oh my god. Okay. He's in the final match of the day against Hoshoryu, so there you go. From the first half of action to the Musubi no Ichiban on day 12. So he'll fight Hoshoryu and possibly win himself a whole bunch of money envelopes if he can get the win over the Ozeki tomorrow. Alrighty. Turn this one on, and we have one more to go after this. Should have these up fairly reasonable time. Tomorrow I'll try to seek out some of the more interesting matchups and have fuller coverage for you because it's a holiday. And happy Turkey Day to most of my American viewers celebrating Thanksgiving tomorrow. I hope you have stuffing and all the good stuff I miss. All right, here we go.
るような歴史だし、もう動きも素晴らしいんで、もっと土俵を盛り上げてほしいなと思いますね。瀬戸亮さん、横綱瀬戸亮さんの、メイコ
多いですね。
多い子ですね。
そうですね。
多い子になりますね。
まあね、朝青龍関も相当気にしている。
そうですね。やっぱりね。
A lot of Asanoyama banners. Look at that.
朝乃山の応援もこうして大勢入っています。
すごく人気でしたね。今も人気ですね。
土俵にね、今場所休場明けで復帰してくると大関3人、もう1人は関脇と4日間対戦が組まれて、筆頭ですから仕方がないかなと思います。さあ、豊昇龍にとっては優勝争いに残るためにはここで負けるわけにはいきません。右四つ、これ朝乃山も得意の形です。投げの打ち合い、さすがに足腰、掛け投げになったでしょうか。
He had it, but then
豊昇龍が勝ちま
Hoshoryu
し
was
た。
able to
勝ち
pivot.
越しです。 いや右四つならば朝乃山かと思いましたが上手も引いていましたがそれでも
やっぱり強いですね。
足腰
All right, good win for Hoshoryu. So those of you who are newer to sumo might be wondering what's the deal with Asanoyama. So back in May of 2021, during the COVID times, he broke some rules, and worse than breaking the rules was he lied about it. So they suspended him, and he had to sit out July 2021, September 2021, November 2021, January 2022, March 2022, and May 2022. A year's worth of basho, 6 basho in a row suspension. He came back in July of 2022, just over a year ago, way down in Sandamne. Quickly made his way up to Makushita, then won again in November of 2022, and in January he made it back to Juryo. He won the championship down there, but down at Juryo 12, so they made him go up to Juryo 1. He got a 13-2 in March of this year, and then in May of this year he made it back to Maegashira, went 12-3 in May, and then he had that bad July tournament where he had to sit out a few days for an injury, but he did get his 8 wins. So he went up to Maegashira 2, went 9-6, and then that's where he finds himself now at Maegashira 1, but of course he had to sit out the first 7 days. So he's a former Ozeki, and an Ozeki that a lot of people... Oh my gosh, I'm already into the next match. Sorry, let me stop talking. An Ozeki that a lot of people think would become a Yokozuna. Okay, let me get into the Kirishima match. Come back for that.